Large parts of the country are yet again bracing for a major cold front this record-breaking winter. But in the Colorado Rockies, where Mother Nature can turn deadly in a matter of seconds, they're on high alert for avalanches right now. The rescue teams can mean the difference between life and death. So what's it like to be trapped in an avalanche? ABC's Clayton Sandell ventured west to find out.
This is what an avalanche looks like in a terrifying close-up. A snowmobiler triggers a slide. Seconds later, it catches up with him. Instantly, he is buried. He survives. But tonight, with avalanche deaths on the rise, 2 more dead now in Oregon, and nearly the entire West on high alert, we journey deep into the Colorado Rockies to find out what it's like to be caught and rescued from the rush of a raging avalanche.
There's the hole.
12,000 feet up, I'm about to be buried alive.
Are you going to be able to hear me?
No.
Not at all.
Not
okay.
at all.
All right, here we go.
From the moment I'm locked in a claustrophobic snow coffin,
It's going to be dark in here.
the entrance sealed, the clock is ticking.
The further you get towards this rope line, the deeper the snow is.
For the team Nightline came here to meet the men and women bravely taking on one of Mother Nature's most powerful natural forces for a potentially life-saving rescue drill. It's already been a deadly avalanche winter with 12 people killed in the U.S., 6 in just the last few days. And statistics tell us about 20 more will die this season.
Is that an avalanche?
Edwin Lemaire was almost one of them.
Holy that's Edwin in an avalanche.
His brother Davis was recording this dramatic video in December as Edwin is suddenly swept away.
Yo, I'm dropping.
Edwin, only his head visible, can barely breathe. Snow traps him like hard cement.
The point being, the longer you're under there, and the trouble is, you can't breathe. People think that I mean, you look at this snow here. I mean, it's fluffy white, but what happens after an avalanche?
Well, it kind of turns into this, and try to hold this thing up. It's pretty heavy.
This is like concrete almost.
It's exactly like concrete, and you know when the snow starts to avalanche, it starts getting churned up. Heat, pressure, and everything bonds together real tight.
Right.
And it just locks up like concrete.
Okay.
Oh, there's another great avalanche right here.
There are 1 million acres of avalanche terrain in Colorado, mostly in places roads don't go.
This avalanche here is at least a couple of days old.
Our guide is veteran pilot Patrick Mahaney.
All right, the avalanche I'm going to show you now is right out about my 2 o'clock. I can see where the snow let go. Oh, yeah.
When disaster strikes, Mahaney and Flight for Life Colorado get the call, and dozens of professional and volunteer avalanchers assemble.
We can get to a real remote location like we're coming up to here in the 10-mile range in a matter of minutes, whereas a hiking team hiking in would take hours. Snowmobile would take maybe an hour, if you could even get a snowmobile up there.
Getting further away now.
In our drill, 28-year-old Amanda Slater, a Copper Mountain ski patroller, is one of the first on scene. Her partner, 4-year-old Recco, specially trained to sniff out victims buried under the snow. They've been a team for 3 years.
We're beginning our search right now. I can see the toe of the debris down here. Looks like a ski right over there.
6 feet under, I wait, trapped. Very claustrophobic and a little unnerving to be in here. It's dark, I can't see very well, and to think that a real avalanche victim would have far less room, would not be able to move around, and probably wouldn't be able to breathe really is terrifying. John Reller has been rescuing avalanche victims for nearly 3 decades.
You can try to swim, try to fight to stay on the surface, grab a tree. There are certain avalanches that you can't do a thing. You're at the mercy of the power of the avalanche.
Yeah.
And you're just along for the ride.
Yeah.
Your best bet is education and the right equipment and not being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I feel like Darth Vader in here.
For most of us, surviving a record-breaking winter means dressing warmly in layers, protecting those hands and feet, and staying hydrated. But in Avalanche country, extra safety gear is critical, like these airbags and emergency beacons.
You can hear it's telling you there's a beacon right now that's 19 meters away.
Okay.
And we just go towards that signal and make it get smaller, and then start probing.
If the area is too big to cover on foot, Mahaney swoops in to search from the air. Avalanche forecasters are in a non-stop race to perfect the science of predicting when and where a slide might start. The key ingredient, a weak layer of snow, a danger often invisible from above.
The problem is, though, is all of this strong snow is resting down here on this very weak, sugary snow. So all we've got to do is find a shallow part of the snowpack, collapse the snow, and then you can see how wide and deep these avalanches are breaking. A slide like this has got devastating consequences. These are bone-crushing, tree-snapping, we're not coming home to our families kinds of avalanches.
If a victim hasn't been found after 15 minutes, the chances for surviving rapidly drop.
I've been down here about 15 minutes now. Even if something were to happen to me down here, they wouldn't be able to hear me yell, and I can't hear what's going on the surface. I'm hoping the dog is close.
Looks like Rekko's got something.
Thankfully, she is.
My hero! My hero! Hello! Good boy!
Are you hurt at all?
I'm okay. It's hard to breathe down here. Okay. I'm rescued. Time for me to get out of here. Well, that, for a drill, was terrifying.
Yeah, this wouldn't be.
The humans on the team know their mission is deadly serious, but it's different for dogs like Rekko and 6-year-old Copper.
It's all a game for her. And so for her and for every other Avalanche dog, this is the most fun game in the world. And when they find someone in the Avalanche, they get the best reward ever. And so we have special rewards that we use for them that they only get when they find a person in an Avalanche.
Okay, what is it?
Ours is a flippy flopper. What is this? What do you do? What do you do for this? Huh? What do you do for this? Huh? Yeah? Is that the best toy ever?
This is the thing.
Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. Oh, yes, thank you.
For Nightline, I'm Clayton Sandell in the Colorado Rockies.